Is it thinking about it? Is we live?
Says we're live.
Says we're live. And what are we live on?
Yeah, we're live.
We're live on.
Welcome to the Blind Surfer Show.
That's what we're live on. The Blind Surfer Show. I'm your host, Pete Gustin. Brooks Venters is next to me. Banana's going to be coming in a little bit later, and we have, oh my God, do we have a lot of stuff lined up for you this evening. The story behind the thing that basically made Banana pretty much want to leave me. Long story short, it was mostly YouTube, but we actually have a whole trailer about a big change in our relationship and a big change in this channel. I can actually play that for you in a couple of minutes, but later in the show, I would say stick around for the whole damn thing, because we got weird news with Brooks, and this week we got weird or strange news with Banana, who wanted to do some news of her own. Stick around for that. We got a blind guy taste test. We've got some behind the scenes. We've also got a blind guy reboxing, where I took some stuff that I unboxed, put it back in the box, and see if these guys can figure out what it is. I have not shown you your, what's the best way for you to be blind, Brooks? To wear
a blindfold with eyes.
Is that
amazing?
Does it look pretty good?
It looks freaky.
Freaky.
It's very Halloween appropriate. So
yeah, we got a lot of Halloween stuff going on. So the big thing that Banana did not want to do was keep waking up ridiculously early and going down to the beach, especially throughout the winter. Winters in San Diego are colder than people think. And we kept dragging her along and dragging her along and dragging her along. And finally, after about 2 years of doing it, she basically said, I don't want to do that anymore. But in a joking little parody, we did a parody of the Halloween movies, and we decided to call it Halloween. So I will debut that for you right here.
Michael Myers has been terrifying audiences for over 4 decades. But this October the 31st, the story is about to change.
Hey, Banana, are you up? It's time to get up.
I don't want to wake up.
It's Halloween, starring Banana.
I don't want to film today.
Critics say it's amazing how much Banana really doesn't want to film these idiots surfing.
What? Come on, I just laid down again.
Halloween, now playing.
Halloween. Sorry, I said Halloween. God, I can't even get that. But that's a hard voice to do. A little over the top from a normal trailer I do, but Halloween. There's so much that went into making that trailer. And when Banana comes in about a half hour, 40 minutes, we're going to go over some of that. And I've actually got a surf session from one of our early when we used to film every surf session that we did, that is effing hilarious, because Banana's behind the camera and everything is going wrong for her, and she's stuck on the beach. Well, I think your mom is in the surf session with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was one day we were down at D Street, I think, or somewhere around there. I just had one of my boards repaired. It was me, you, Josh. Your mom was out there.
I remember that. Yeah,
and
Street, yeah.
Banana was on the beach just having equipment problem after equipment problem.
She was mad that day.
She was mad.
The waves were so fun that day.
Yeah, so later on, I'm gonna play the surf session that we did, and I want you to like play by play narrate it, and then afterwards we have the aftermath of Banana trying to film the whole thing. It's kind of hilarious.
Heck yeah! You know what I gotta say? I love that trailer, but you know what was my favorite trailer personally?
Drone pilot down.
No. You might be able to guess.
Ashton Surf Palace?
No, because that wasn't a trailer, technically.
What was your favorite trailer?
It was a horror-based one.
That one was horror-based.
Yeah, I think there's another one. See if you can guess.
Oh my God, I can't even remember what other horror movies that we did.
It's the I Forgot My Wetsuit one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one is my favorite ever.
But,
that one is so good.
You know, but remember the very last, we just had to get a shot. One shot.
Yeah.
It had to be like me falling off a surfboard or something like that. Or it might be conflating that with Drone Pilot Down. Whatever it was, I just had to get one wave that day, and we sat out there and it got blown out.
Yeah, I think you might be talking about Drone Pilot.
That might have been Drone Pilot, but
this one was just like we just filmed it in a parking lot, basically.
Oh, I remember that one. You were in the back of Josh's van.
Yeah, throwing out all the stuff.
Yeah. Stuff. All right, we'll do that one.
But your voiceover like just made that so good.
Oh, cool. We'll do that in another one. I got a whole Halloween episode where I took a hatchet to a pumpkin while riding a skateboard, and we can do that one next week when we get a little bit closer to Halloween. But I wanted to, before we get to your news, can I tell you my worst costume story? That it's like it went so wrong in so many ways. It was It was a while ago. I think it was maybe 2004 or something like that. I was back in Boston and I decided that I wanted to dress up as a flasher for Halloween. And so my outfit consisted of big work boots with socks, and I didn't have a raincoat, so I wore a bathrobe and I was wearing a Speedo. All I had on beneath the bathrobe was a Speedo that said flasher across it. And I did it a couple times at the bar that I went to, and I got the girls to all be like, "Ah," flashing it basically. But then I kind of lost my nerve and just walked around as a guy in a bathrobe with work boots for most of the night. But at the end of the night, the bar is emptying out. I'm leaving. I was by myself at that point, and a group of girls come over. There was either 4 or 5 of them. I can't recall. And this one girl is like, my friend Kelly wants to see your outfit. And I'm like, I'm a flasher. And she's like, no, she wants to see it. And I'm like, okay. So I undo the robe and I whip it open. I go, flasher. And as I'm holding the robe open, the girl standing in front of me comes in, wraps around my waist in a hug and kisses me right in the face. And I'm totally like, whoa, this outfit's going well.
Yeah.
But the moment she does that, the other girls were behind me. One of them pushes my head down and the other 2 grab my bathrobe and take it and leave me standing there in just my work boots and my Speedo.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm kind of like, ha ha ha, you got me. And I didn't think that they were going to take it. So I just kind of stood there. And then I'm kind of looking around. I had a little vision at this time. I had about 10, 15 feet of usable vision. And I'm looking around. I'm like, they left.
Oh my gosh.
And so I kept thinking, I'm like, well, maybe they're just screwing with me. They're going to come back. And so I wait like 10 minutes. I'm just standing there, work boots, Speedo. No one comes back. And it's October, late October. I'm in the Boston area.
Oh no.
So it's cold. It's cold. The story just keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
So I obviously didn't have my house keys and my phone and my wallet in my Speedo. They were in the bathrobe. So they took.
Oh no.
Right. So I've got no keys, no phone, no wallet, no way to call for a ride, no way to get a ride, no way to get into my house eventually.
I hope these girls are listening to this right now and know that you did that to a blind man in the middle of fall in Boston.
And so it's, late fall, Boston. It's got to be 40 degrees tops.
Jeez, man.
And so I have to walk home from the Faneuil Hall area to the south end where I was living at the time. It's like an hour walk. And because it's around Halloween, no one thinks anything weird about a guy wearing work boots and Speedo. They just figured that was my outfit choice for the night. But I'm like freezing. I'm like trying to speed walk.
Oh my God.
I got goosebumps all over me and I'm just frigid. And I'm hoping that when I get home to my brownstone, there were these 2 guys in a relationship with each other. Their names were Michael and Michael. They lived on the top floor and I lived on the 2 floors below that. And I'm like, just let the Michaels be home when I get there. So I get home. It's like 1 a.m. at this point. I've walked for an hour. I'm freezing and I buzz Michael and Michael. And of course, no one answers.
No.
And I'm like, at this point, I'm about to break in through my own window. But I'm like, Michael and Michael got to be home at some point. So I just sit down and I'm waiting on my own stoop, trying to get in there. And after 20 minutes or whatever, I hear Michael and Michael coming around the corner. They're drunk, they're loud. And I hear Michael go, Michael, I thought it was Halloween, not Christmas. Someone left a present on our front door. I was not in the mood. And they just joke after joke. They're like, we can bring you in and warm you up. I'm like, just open the goddamn door.
Oh my gosh.
Like, just let me in. It could not have gone worse. And it kind of served me right for dressing up as a flasher.
It could have maybe gone worse. I mean, walking around in a Speedo in downtown Boston. I don't know. Maybe something could have happened worse.
Yeah.
Just speculating.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It could have gone worse, but it went way more poorly than I expected it to. I got mugged. I got mugged by 20-somethings, by 4 20-year-old girls. And I wonder, I'm assuming they just thought it would be funny to take the robe off me. I don't think they realized that my keys, wallet, and phone were in there. Yeah. And I wonder afterwards, if they realized, like, oh crap, we literally just mugged this guy.
Well, it's like not only they mugged you, they mugged a blind man. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, they really, really did a crime against humanity.
It was.
Yeah.
Back then, can I get into Love Is Blind for a minute before we do the news?
Just of course. Yeah.
So that's a popular. So you lead me into that because you say mugged a blind man, but back then I was really clear to say that I was legally blind. I never said that I was blind my cutoff point was when I started using my blind guy cane. And this is, if people in their own private life want to define their own handicap however they want, I'm totally fine with that. And this might be a weird take, but I feel like once you get into the public eye, whether you have a popular social media channel or you're on a popular television show, I feel like you need to be a little more precise with your language. So I remember when I had started to lose my eyesight, I always defined myself as legally blind because that to me, people understood that term like you don't see so hot and you can't correct it. But I feel like when you tell people you're blind, then they assume that you can't see. But there's one social media creator, there was a post of his that drove me nuts. I don't want to necessarily call him out by name, but he goes, I'm blind, and here's how I see through these new Apple goggles. And I'm like, you can't say I'm blind, and then this is how I see. Because as someone who used to be able to see, then saw crappy, and now when I look at something, there's nothing. There's a huge difference to me between legally blind and blind. Like there's a big difference between being able to look at you, Brooks, and seeing you in kind of a blurry, blobby way, and then not seeing you at all. So I feel like this girl who's suffering from RP and is still early in her journey, if you read the definition of RP, it's a blinding disease.
Oh, did you look it up?
I did, and I've known a couple people with RP. It's retinitis pigmentosa. It actually says in the clinical definition that it may blind you, may lead to blindness. So by definition, she's not blind. She's going blind.
Just to be clear for everyone, he's talking about the girl on the show Love is Blind. I don't know if we explained that, but yeah.
Yeah, and again, I guess I don't care in her own private life if she's, at a supermarket and she can't see the cereal that she wants and she turns to someone and is like, I'm blind, I need help. Cool, maybe that'll get someone's attention a little bit better. But I feel like once you enter the public realm and you start telling people you're blind, but then you're seeing things, you're walking around, you're seeing your dates.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy because like she's like 30 feet away from people sometimes, and it appears that she's seeing them. And so it's very hard to see in that show in which way she was blind. Like she's not running into things. She's not feeling around. She doesn't have a cane. She's not asking what's going on. She's just acting completely normal.
Yeah, and I'm not asking her to like run into things, but
yeah,
it's just I'm a big fan of language, and when I listen to music, I'm a big fan of lyrics, and to me, language is a precise thing, especially when you're talking to a mass audience. So now I feel like that was a very popular show, and it was a lot of people's first exposure to a blind person, and so now they think a blind person is someone that has some difficulty seeing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think she definitely should have been more clear because if a lot of people are going around thinking, okay, that's how a blind person acts, then they're going to assume that they can operate in the world much better than they actually can.
Yeah, and just little things like what that might do to other blind people. Like, when I'm walking down the street, if someone's only exposure to a blind person is this girl on TV, they might be like, oh, he'll move out of my way once he gets closer and he can see me, because they don't understand that blind is blind. I was her at a certain point. I was losing my vision. And I remember when I was 17 and all my friends had their driver's license and I couldn't see well enough to have my driver's license. I remember just thinking how horrible my eyesight was. Like, oh, this is so bad, like having this bad eyesight. And back then I had no central vision. If I turned my head to the side, I could kind of see the features of the person I was talking to. And I just thought that was the worst thing in the world. But then, 20 years later, when no matter where I turn my head, where I look or what I do, those people aren't there because I'm blind. It's a big, big difference. And I think in the dating world, I don't know. It's a very unique take by me because I've lived this life that she's talking about. And you told me that she's getting all hit up by tons of people now that want to date her.
Yeah, apparently because she got dumped, I guess, on the last episode.
Spoiler.
Yeah. I don't know if that is or not. Yeah, so spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. And then apparently, like, all these guys have been DMing her saying, oh, yeah, I'll take care of you. I want to date you. You're beautiful. And she's a very good-looking girl. The guy just, he didn't like her, I guess. But There's a lot of people who apparently would love a good-looking blind girl.
Yeah, as well they should. But I'm a big fan of if I've done nothing else on social media in my channel, it's that I've always tried to show both sides. I've tried to show the stark reality of going blind,
Hmm.
and I mean maybe again it's just my myopic view, pun I guess unintended, that I think going blind and losing your eyesight is one of the hardest things you can experience. And
Oh, for sure.
I think the second hardest thing is being with someone who's going blind.
Mm.
When I met Banana, I was still riding my bicycle, riding my skateboard. I was like going to and from work on a bicycle in the city of Boston. And it wasn't very safe, but I was doing it.
Yeah.
And then, she's had to adjust along the way with me. And I feel like honesty, clear communication, and just more precise language is going to help the community. And I felt like that show, again, people might be like, it's a stickler. She can say what she wants to say. But just from my perspective, I thought she was doing a bit of a disservice. She's even doing a disservice to herself in the future.
Yeah.
Because
right.
people are going to know her with this limited vision that she has. And at some point, if RP goes bad, she will be blind. And people are going to have these false expectations. Like on the show, you used to be able to know what people look like.
Well, one thing I've learned from being your friend and kind of being involved in your channel is how much ambiguity is around the term blind and how no one really understands what it actually means, and how there is, essentially what seems like thousands of variations of blindness as far as the degree of blind that you are,
Yep.
right? Like
Yep.
for my whole life where I met you, I assumed it was just you just see black,
Right.
But then I learned, there's like with your version of blindness, there's a area of your vision that it just doesn't appear in your vision, like it like doesn't exist,
Yep.
which is crazy to think about as someone who is a seeing person.
Yeah.
But then, like you said, there's all these kind of degrees of blindness that I think most people don't know about if
Yeah.
they have never known a blind person. So there does need to be some kind of like clearer language on that. I feel like the English language doesn't have enough words to fully describe the degrees of blindness that there is.
Yeah, I feel like it's upon the people in the community to be more clear. Like
Yeah.
that one guy, again, I'm not going to call him. He's a young guy. He's in his 20s still. But one of his videos, I'm blind. Here's how I see through the Apple goggles. I'm like, no, you can't say I'm blind. Here's how I see. Like that's
Right.
You can say I'm legally blind, and here's how these things aid my vision. Like again, that's just me being precise, I guess.
Yeah.
We have news, right?
Yeah, we got some news.
Should we fire on over to the news?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me hit the fancy news with Brooks intro.
And now, it's time for Weird News with Brooks on the Blind Surfer Show.
All right, Pete.
Yo.
This week, we've done AI, we've done social media. This week is just kind of a general tech week.
All right.
We're just sticking in that realm.
Cool.
All right, so our first story is called Smart Fitness Tracker Thinks You're Dead, Sends Condolences to Your Family.
Oh, no.
You can see where this is going.
Yeah.
You can't see it, but you can hear it.
Uh-huh.
A fitness tracker, which is, a model of wearable technology that you wear on your wrist, misinterpreted a user's rest day as cardiac arrest and sent automated condolence messages to the owner's emergency contacts.
Why? Why'd it do that?
I don't. Is that a feature of Fitbit? I didn't know that was a feature.
I wonder if the person knew that was a feature. I wonder if they
I-
knew they enabled it.
I don't know. I've never heard of such a feature. It's crazy that your phone can know if you're dead, but
I've heard of like the smartwatch, the Apple Watch. If you go into cardiac arrest, it'll call 911 for you. I've never heard of it calling your family. Can you imagine?
it doesn't call 911. It just tells everyone that you're
Yeah,
dead.
it just goes immediately to, and then can you imagine finding out that your loved one is dead by some automated text that comes off of a phone?
Yeah.
And then it apologizes for typing errors
Right.
at the bottom of it or
I'd
something.
be like, is this a joke, dude? Like, what?
Sorry, Brooks is dead. Please press S to stop messages.
Right.
That's
Please press C to send condolences. The funeral. Choose when you want to go to the funeral.
oh my god, yeah, it auto schedules it and everything.
Right, yeah, Google Meet.
That's
Yeah, so I guess the user was a marathon runner who simply took a rest day and woke up to dozens of missed calls from concerned family members and a Facebook tribute page.
Oh my God, they started the tribute page on him?
Like this seems ridiculous to me. This is who knows if this is a real news story.
Yeah.
I just got it from the internet. This is kind of ridiculous, but yeah, the device issued death notifications before any human verification. So I guess none of the family members checked.
Nobody checked. Nobody texted
According
him.
to this news story. So this is the news, guys. It's all real. It's definitely real. But yeah, I mean, so if you're gonna wear a fitness tracker, make sure it doesn't have an auto death condolences feature on it. You might want to turn that off.
There was a whole service of a bunch of years ago that came out that allowed you to record a message to your family members that would play after you die. And you had to auto, like every so often, it would send you a message, be like, "Are you still alive? Click Y for yes." And then, but like, I thought there was a lot of problems with that. Like, what if you forgot, or what if you lost access to your email? Then, if you left some message that was like, "Dear honey, thank you for being my wife all these years. I did want to let you know I have another family, 2 other daughters, and another state."
Yeah.
Like, if you do this big confession. But then the thing goes off when you didn't expect it to.
Is that Dave Grohl mode?
Yes.
By the way, Sarah sent a super chat for $4.
Hey, why didn't I get notified?
Well, I think it's because there's no message. There's just like a animated hippo. But you should have still received the message, right?
Yeah, I should have. I don't think I got rid of. Can you see? Is super chat still the top thing, the top source in that window?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, all right. Well. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate the animated hippo. I'm curious if I think I might have access to messages. Where's chat? If I go to, connection failed. It says there's no live broadcast. We are online, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to.
Live, guys. She said she didn't want to interrupt. Well, I appreciate that, Sarah.
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to get in the chat there for a second, especially when I throw your blindfold on you. But all right, so got another story for us?
Okay, this one's about technology failing again.
Okay.
Smart doorbell labels mailman daughter and owner as burglars. Okay, so smart doorbell like a Nest. A smart doorbell with facial recognition went haywire in Boston, actually.
My hometown.
In 6 hours, it flagged 847 alerts.
Whoa.
Calling the homeowner's own daughter, mailman, and even the homeowner himself potential threats. Multiple false alarms led to police being called because the smart, quote unquote, doorbell had decided everyone was a burglar.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Like everybody that walked by was a burglar?
Yeah, it malfunctioned and it was sending alerts to the police.
We've gotten to a point with technology where we've hit this threshold where it's not good anymore. Where everything is completely unreliable. Everybody's rolling out AI too fast, recognition too fast, and I feel like even Google they felt like they needed to compete with ChatGPT. So now when you Google something and you get an answer, it's like 50-50 if it's right.
Right.
Whereas before, at least it was 50-50 if it was sponsored. But now I feel like you have to Google everything, then you have to ChatGPT it, then you might have to Bing it, and then you might want to ask Jeeves just to make sure that it's right. Because we've gotten ahead of ourselves on this technology. Like that smart cam, that's not the only thing that the companies are like, we've got AI technology, it's going to make your life easier. Like, no, it's not right.
It still fails, man. It has catastrophic results, like texting your family that you're dead.
Or getting stuck in an Uber and being driven around in circle, or not what's the automated Uber?
Waymo.
Yeah, getting stuck in a Waymo and being driven around in circles forever.
Well, and speaking of autopilots on cars, that's what our last story is about.
Nice.
So Tesla autopilot stops for a burger sign, 23 cars back up behind it. What? So in Phoenix, a driver using a Tesla Model 3's autopilot found themselves stopped at a stop in for a Whopper corporate sign at a Burger King. So it just read the word stop.
And it stopped?
Yeah, the car mistook the ad for a traffic stop,
oh, no.
halted, and caused a 23-car backup during rush hour.
Oh, no.
The moment went viral as the car took a detour for fast food.
And then the people behind it, do you even honk? Do you honk or do you call tech support?
Right. I mean, and what do the cops do? It's like that Waymo story.
Yeah.
You know, if and I had this question when I was using autopilot. If my autopilot causes a wreck, is it my fault or is it Tesla's fault?
That's a good question. I wonder if there's, you probably signed a disclaimer, like when you engage it, there's probably some sort of like disclaimer.
I mean, I didn't see one, you know?
There's companies like to hide disclaim. This is one of the craziest stories. I feel like I don't have all the information for this, but something went wrong. This is just related to disclaimers. Something went wrong for a family that was on a Disney cruise. This is like a few months back. I heard this in the news. And then they went to sue Disney. However, when you sign up to become a subscriber to Disney Plus, you know, the terms and conditions, they snuck into it there's a little paragraph, and there are endless amount of terms and conditions that you will not sue if anything happens to you at a park, if anything happens to you on one of their cruise ships. And because they had agreed to the Disney Plus terms and conditions, they weren't eligible to sue for what happened to them on the park.
Oh my gosh.
So I wouldn't be, or on the cruise ship. So I wouldn't be terribly surprised if Tesla had to
some kind of master agreement you sign when you buy a
sneak
Tesla.
something in there, because I mean, I mean, you hear something every week of one of these things doing something haywire.
Yeah. Well, you do put a lot of trust in it, you know, because it's in a fully electric car. I've had weird issues where, you know, because the whole car is operated from the screen in the center, right? There's no traditional dashboard. You can't see, or there's no odometer. It's all from a computer.
Yep.
And it's a known thing that happens, and it's happened to me before, where you start your car and the computer just goes black.
Oh, really?
But you can still drive the car.
Wait, but you don't have any control over it.
Well, you have control over the car. You can still put it in gear, but you can't see anything. You can't see your speed, the map. You can't see the camera.
Oh.
And I've been sitting there. I'm like, I need to go somewhere. And the computer is just black. And I'm like, okay. And then it'll just come back after like 5 minutes. But
what?
Like,
it just comes back on its own?
They have a reset thing where you can click 2 buttons, and I didn't learn that until later.
Yeah.
But I've just been sitting there in a parking lot like, what do I do right now? You know, and what if you're just driving and all of a sudden it just shuts off? You know, you don't know how fast you're going. You don't know where you're going. So you put a lot. I mean, like with all these cases, we're all putting a lot of trust in technology now, and you know, technology fails constantly.
The story, Maggie and I think we've told this at least once or twice, but she and I were taking an Uber up. I'm sorry, we were taking a Tesla through Uber up to SoFi to watch a Chargers game. And the guy that was driving just he just fell asleep, put his head down, started snoring.
Yeah, you told me this story.
Yeah, and so Banana's like, do I wake him up? And I'm like, he's asleep? Like, 'cause I didn't know.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, he's sleeping. I'm
It's
like,
funny to think that if you had just been riding, you would have just never known.
no idea. Like,
Right.
he could have slept
You
the
like
whole
ask
way.
him a
And
question. You're like, so how's your day going?
yeah, he's just
going.
ignoring me.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to talk.
And I was like, rude guy. But no, she's like, he's asleep. Like, his chin's on his chest. The dude's totally asleep. And so she wakes him up, and he's like, yeah, I'm in self-drive mode. We're good. And she's like, well, can you stay awake for him? And he's like, yeah. And then he fell back asleep again, and she woke him up
Oh my
again.
gosh.
And he's like, we're in self-drive mode. It's fine.
It's cool. I just nap when I'm driving.
Yeah. So we're on the 5, the main highway up here, zooming, doing, I don't know, 70, 80 in the middle lane, trying to get up to Inglewood. And the dude kept falling asleep.
That's crazy, because I think I told you I had the trial on mine, and it was like crazy strict. Like I was in stop and go traffic on the highway, and I would look down to text. Not that I would ever text and drive, by the way.
Yes.
I only did it because I was using autopilot and I thought it was okay.
You were just testing the feature.
Yeah, I was just saying, if it could, drive for me. I was just, messing around. But anyway, so it gives you strikes, and it was giving me strikes. It was like, hey, we saw that.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Really?
And then eventually, when I got to where I was going, it gave me this notification on the screen, and it's like, we have noticed that you have not been driving properly using autopilot. You can no longer use autopilot for a
way.
month.
Oh, wow.
And then I was like, okay, well, screw you. It sucks anyway if I can't use it in traffic. And then a month later, it's like, I just randomly get a notification. It's like, you can now use autopilot again. You have been forgiven.
Oh, I wonder if the guy that was driving us had a pair of these on, so he was like driving like this.
Oh, yeah.
And the computer's like, well, he's clearly wide awake,
Right.
obviously.
His head's just leaned a little bit forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very weird sensation to have my car telling me I did something wrong. That was a new moment for me.
Yeah, we Banana actually contacted Uber. There's like a what, what was wrong with your ride? And she's like, guy was asleep. And we get this automatic response. It's like, we will contact the driver and your thing will be automatically refunded. And we're like, great. So that was taken care of. At least it's going to be addressed. We waited 2 months and we never got refunded.
Oh my
I
gosh,
actually
really?
contacted my credit card company. I was like, I'm not paying for that ride. And then the fact that we didn't get refunded the money made me wonder if they actually contacted the guy, or are they like cool with people just taking naps when they're on self-driving mode?
Well, they're on self-driving mode and the computer never fails, right?
Right.
One thing I've been thinking about, right, is like all these coders now are using AI to code their apps and stuff,
Yep. Yep.
and it's notoriously bad at doing things like that. I mean, it can do it, but there's a lot of mistakes and all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, like, if in 5 years, everyththing's just gonna be running on AI generated code, if everything's just gonna be failing constantly because some guy didn't check his work,
Right. Just years of building, like the baseline.
The baseline,
that
yeah,
we're everything
yeah.
we're building stuff on now doesn't work. I mean, that's, you might have a Y2K all over again.
Right.
You were like 5 or 6 going into the year 2000?
I think I was like 8. Yeah.
I was at a fraternity party at MIT in Cambridge, Massachusetts, because I didn't go to MIT. I went to Boston University, but I was like, if everything goes to hell, if all the computers fail and all technology goes haywire, where do you want to be? I want to be at MIT with all the nerds. This is where if someone's going to fix it, MIT is going to fix it.
Right. Yeah, that's a good idea.
But of course, Y2K came and went and nothing happened at all. But everybody was
Right. I remember that night. I remember that night distinctly. I thought the world was going to end.
If people are too young, the thing was that all the banking systems and everything, there was like a lot of analog to it. So the systems, it was 1988, it ended in 88. In 1999, it ended in 99. And then when it went to the year 2000, everything was only 2 digits at that point, because for the last 100 years, it had been, 1920, but everybody just said 20. It had been 1988, but everybody just said 88. So there were tons of computer systems that just said 99.
Yeah, it was going to go to 00, right?
Yeah, and they were afraid that it went to 00, and they would think that it was going to roll back to the default was going to be that it was 1900.
It's crazy that they didn't know what was going to happen. They were just like, we have no idea what's going to happen.
People just they didn't think that far ahead. It is really funny.
Crazy.
Like, if you were alive in the 80s and 90s, everybody just said, oh, back in 87, back in 92, I'm going to graduate in 95, something like that. But now everybody's always like 2020, 2024,
That's true.
2017.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just think it was part of the nomenclature, but it was a lot of people were definitely petrified. Oh, and now, wait, is this the last day? Oh, no, it's next, the 29th is when the asteroid is going to be buzzing us. Have you heard about this?
No.
Oh, Pete, weird news. There's an asteroid that's coming towards Earth, and there's a couple of scientists that are saying that it's possible, because anything is within the realm of possibility, that it might be a technological craft.
Ooh.
It might be an alien spaceship, but it's going to be coming through our general vicinity, I think, on the 29th of this month.
Wow. Okay.
So
looking forward to that.
Will it be a closer call than the rapture that never happened? Who knows? Stay tuned.
One of the 30 that's supposed to have happened already.
What about all the people there was a huge thing on TikTok with people selling their stuff and getting their houses ready after the rapture. Did you hear about this whole
No.
the rapture? It was like 3 weeks ago.
Just got a super chat. I don't think it's going to come through.
I wonder why they're not coming through.
Holcomb B. Heidi for $2 says, love your videos. They always make me smile.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Holcomb B. Heidi. Is Superdog's face coming up on the super chats?
No, not right now.
Oh, I wonder if there's always something.
There's always something wrong. Yeah.
I mean,
we also got another chat. I think you might remember this guy. He says, this is Dave from Oshkosh. I'm done with trucking school and I'm on my first run going to Indiana.
Oh, nice.
Break at the moment. Hi, Pete. You remember him, right?
Yeah, he called me, and Banana walked in when I was talking to him. He said he'd been clean for about, I think it was like 9 weeks when he and I spoke. and he cleaned himself up. He got in a trucking school. He said he had a job lined up, so it sounds like he's doing it. So congratulations.
Congrats.
That's
Dave.
great.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, I'm a little, I have this message on the screen now that says your things will be read out loud if you do $3 or more, but it's not reading. Well, it will. It'll be read out loud by you.
Yeah.
You'll read it out loud.
We can read more chats tonight, but super chats are always welcome. They buy the margaritas that we
That's right.
drink after the show. So
and then I can spend the next week and a half troubleshooting why the super chats aren't working out loud because, like I said, there's always something. As long as people are, I'm curious. As long as they can hear us, I guess. Like if they hear the intros to the segments.
I think they can. Right. I think they were saying they were cool segments.
All right, I can troubleshoot something later. Did you want to do you have a couple of things? Or you want to do a brand new segment called Blind Guy Reboxing?
Sure. Or do you want to do the food?
Let's
Up to you.
I think before I get my fingers all messy,
that's a good
I want to try.
Yeah.
We'll try 1 or 2 reboxings and we'll see how it goes. I think I might have an intro for this. I think it's right.
So I just had to point this out.
Yeah.
Sorry, before we do this, it's just funny to me. There's a guy named Brooks in the chat. That's not me, and he's just doing the emoji of the guy with a big belly rubbing his belly.
Why?
I don't know if it's a pregnant man or if it's just a fat guy.
Are one of us?
He's spamming it now, and that is funny, Brooks. But you can't be spamming. I'm sorry.
Even in slow mode with the 7 he's just doing one every 7 seconds.
I guess so.
And so, there it is.
Oh,
That's working.
Goes.
Hey, who's this?
Who do you think that was?
Was that's Sarah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wonder if people weren't hitting the threshold before. I don't know, but yeah. I appreciate your newscasting skills, Brooks.
I appreciate it, man.
Very well done, and thank you, Sarah. I think Brooks is going to be a party. The reason we're on Tuesday is because your schedule got all haywire. But just because you can't go out doesn't mean that me and Banana aren't going to get some margaritas a little later.
Hey, that's true, man.
So in the chat, you're not Brooks, and Brooks is Brooks.
There's another Brooks. He says it's Fat Man. So I don't know.
Which one of us is fat?
Who that's about?
Did you get fat, Brooks?
Oh gosh, that's why I went to the gym before this. But yeah, thanks for clearing that up, Brooks. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
As a fellow Brooks, he's reporting on emojis. I'm reporting on the news.
So it's not a pregnant man. They just went with a fat man.
Yeah, he doesn't know. Okay. All right, we can go to the next segment. I just had to point that out. That was funny.
Now it's time for a blind guy reboxing on the Blind Surfer Show.
Wow, that one's really cool.
Your mic was muted while it was still on. You said that was pretty good.
That's a really cool intro.
So from what I believe I've been told, a mail truck comes up, throws a box, a banana comes out, and then goes back in again.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Nice. Reboxing. So this is a brand new segment. I was going to unveil it last week, but there's stuff that I have unboxed, and I'm just kind of curious to know if you guys can do what I do, try and figure out what it is just by touching it. Now, you can put things in your mouth if you want to. You can touch them, you can smell them, you can feel, but you can't see them. So, for the first ever Blind Guy Reboxing, if I can reach it, do you want to wear the mask or do you want to be in the honor system?
I'll just wear the mask. Yeah.
Okay, so...
The only thing is I can't watch the chat, but...
I was going to try and monitor the chat, but it wasn't allowing me to. So for the reboxing, you will get to check out this thing. We'll see how you do with it. I'm going to hand you the box. And then afterwards, I'll play how I did with it. So in that box is something that I have previously unboxed. And hopefully I didn't tape it up too tight.
Okay.
If anybody out there can see the box, I don't believe it's the box that the thing came in.
Dude, I would literally just be tearing up every box.
See, this is why I use the big giant KNIFE that gets us kicked off the platforms all the time.
I know what this is.
You already know what it is.
Wait.
All right.
A whoopee cushion?
No, but that's a fairly good guess. Just make sure to hold it up so the people can enjoy the.
I'm holding it up. It's a oven mitt.
It's a pretty good guess.
It feels like a rubber oven mitt, but it feels like there's like a nipple over here.
See, people, this isn't as easy as it seems.
This makes sense to me that I could grab something with this.
Yeah.
Is it a cow? Is it a rubber cow?
What's a cowl?
A cowl, like a C-O-W.
Oh, a cow.
It feels like there's maybe an udder with nipples down here.
No, I don't believe it's a cow.
Okay, it smells like a whoopee cushion. It fits like a oven mitt, but there's some kind of weird thing here which I don't understand. Is it a chicken?
It's not a chicken.
Dude, I have no idea.
It's gonna be funny. Like the moment you look at it, this is why having eyesight is such a cheat. You're gonna look at it and immediately been like, "Oh, that's what it is."
Okay.
You want to take a look?
Yeah, let's see.
All right.
Oh, actually, I would have never known that.
You wouldn't know even by looking or by.
I mean, I would have. I guess I would have never. I would have never guessed that this. Well, actually, maybe if I'd felt this.
What part?
I've never seen something like this before.
Actually, you have.
Oh, have I?
I've got the reboxing. I'll play for you in a second.
Okay.
But it.
I see.
It is so hard.
Grab your nipple.
When you don't have any context and you're just feeling like random things.
That is pretty tough.
It is.
It's harder than I thought it was gonna be.
That's why I sit there in the booth and I unbox stuff and I just go for like 15 minutes taking like random guesses. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what this is either.
That would be scary with some of the stuff that you do.
So I actually forget. Are they lobster claws or crab? I think they're crab claws, right?
I mean, I don't know what the difference would be, to be honest, especially in this rubber form.
All right. So do you want to see how I did with that one?
Sure.
All right. Did I put up the screen share on the screen?
Yeah, you did.
Then let's fire it off.
And the last box of the week is a bag that did I actually get mailed to us like that? It's just one of those little Ziploc things. That seems super safe. I guess I don't need my little letter opener for that. All right, I just touched it. I feel like it's a mass. It's floppy. It feels rubber. It smells rubber. So this is gonna be a mask.
I liked your guess of a whoopee cushion. That was a pretty good guess.
Oh, it smells like one. You know, it's got that rubber smell.
Yeah.
Right? It is. Oh, no, I cannot fit my head in there. That is too small. There's two. Are they shoes?
Oh, you pulled out the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely, because I thought they were so big. Like I didn't expect them to go halfway up my arm. I thought they'd be like rubber slippers, like booties. Maybe you could wear into the water or something.
Okay.
I can't put my hand in it.
Yeah.
It's a glove? What the crap is that? They are weird rubber mittens. I don't know what the hell.
You and I eventually came to the same conclusion. Weird rubber mittens, right?
Right.
I'm supposed to do with these. Somebody sent me paddle gloves.
Yeah, dude.
I think
See, you did see them before.
Oh, wow. My memory is bad.
they're paddle gloves, right? No.
Oh, wow, this is a Josh session.
Yeah, Josh was hanging out
Wow,
that day.
Was this the day that I was riding on my butt constantly?
No, this is
This was a long time ago.
yeah, and
Okay.
Josh tells a very bizarre story at the end of this one. Did Banana just walk in?
Yeah.
All right, give us a minute, Banana. We're just rehashing a reboxing.
They're crab hands.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Are they crab? I didn't notice when I was first opening them. I thought someone sent me like oven gloves or something.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I bet. I wonder.
Probably would work well for that, actually, yeah.
I think it would melt.
Oh, I got a story for you about crabs. One time,
Of course,
Oh.
of course, Josh has a story about crabs.
While his hair is just looking so gorgeous.
Oh, is he?
He looks like a beautiful woman from the side.
He's got his Fabio hair going
Yeah,
on.
his hair is just incredible in this one.
Well, listen to him tell the weirdest story ever.
one time, my sister's ex-boyfriend probably wanted to show off in front of us all younger kids, and he let a crab pinch his nipple, and his nipple squeezed out like white stuff.
What the
Dude, it
this
literally
now.
like sliced his nipple in half too, and it like latched on, and he was like, ow! We like rip it off.
Should I try?
Yeah, go for it.
So we basically came to the same conclusion on that one, Brooks. Weird rubber oven mitts.
Yeah.
Banana, do you want to come in and try and do a reboxing with us? Sure. Okay. To see if we can squeeze you in here. Yep. You don't mind. So Banana has a new segment that she's also going to do. But we gotta
I was actually very confident. I was like, you don't need to move it. There you go.
I attached your. Let me slide over a little more. Give you a little more room. Whoa.
Smooth start so far.
Smooth.
Smooth. I got your microphone in my hand, Banana.
Okay.
I
You have to
clip.
put this on for this.
Do I?
Yeah.
You got to
But I
hold.
did makeup.
Oh, well, you don't have
You
to.
can
just close your eyes.
if you want.
Yeah.
Here's
I'll
here's
take it
your
back anyway,
headphones
then.
if you want to put those on. I will actually make sure that your microphone is on. And Brooks, you might want to hold her microphone. What is talking? Oh, it's behind me. You might want to hold her microphone while she's using her hands to try and figure out what the
Okay.
thing is. Let me see if I can get to.
Someone is asking us, Pete, would you like some money?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to money.
I'll take some.
Banana will take some money. Let's see if this is what I think it is. Okay, yeah.
At what point should I close my eyes?
You should close. Well, actually, do you want to see our reboxing intro, Banana?
Sure.
It's it might feature something you will enjoy. 3, 4, 5.
Now it's time for a blind guy reboxing on the Blind Surfer
I
Show.
thought that was good.
That was fun.
Yeah.
All right, so here is your box.
Okay.
It's a box in a box, and you have to keep your eyes closed if you don't want to mess up your pretty makeup. But you have to start feeling around, no peeking. You can put it in your mouth if you want, if you think that'll help. Brooks, if you want to take the big box away from her.
Yeah, we got a super chat from Willie
Willie.
for $2. He says, "Hey, blind guy, you have helped me a lot."
Oh, glad to be helpful. Thank you, Willie. I appreciate the support.
So part of this is that I have to open the box on my own with my eyes closed.
Yes, yeah. Although it's not sealed, so it should be relatively easy.
Someone says, "Fun fact: men used to be able to lactate back in the day, but it's rare now."
That's
Is that
that can't
accurate?
be. That sounds like it's a line from
feels-
Meet the Fockers. I have
This
nipples,
feels
Greg.
like part of a toy, and it reminds me of like the little kid toy that's like a shark or something.
Oh well, I mean,
Yeah, you
you're
won.
like
I already
90%.
won?
Yeah.
I take care of kids.
Jeez Louise, but what?
Well, hold on.
How did you know? Because isn't it in like
Wait,
a
is
couple?
it remote control?
That's
it-
easy.
Yeah.
Getting all the easy ones.
All right. Well, I was trying to start her off, but I am surprised because the thing came in 2 halves.
Yeah. Well, I could just, I mean, I think I've seen this toy, which is unfair.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
banana.
that's cool, dude. It's a whale.
Is
Oh,
it
it's
a whale
See,
or
I
is it
didn't
a
even get it
shark?
right.
Like, it's a whale, dude.
I thought it was a shark.
Yeah, and then I'll keep the little pieces in
really
here
cool.
because there's no point of
We
losing
should
them.
we should be using this in your pool.
Oh.
yeah.
Oop, here's a super chat.
Have some money for all of your amazing videos. COOLM0D5. Cool mods.
Cool mods.
Thanks, cool
Am I allowed
mods.
to open
Thanks.
my eyes?
Oh yeah, you can open
Oh,
your eyes,
great.
and
That
you.
was the guy who asked if you wanted money, and then he gave you $5.
Hey, all you have to
Great,
do is
thank you.
yeah.
Say yes.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that, cool
I think
mods.
it speaks to my reliability or whatever that it wasn't actually a shark.
All right, so
Like I knew it was a sea creature.
Yeah.
I knew it was a toy.
I'm kind of surprised you got it in the halves. Do you want to see how I did that with that one, banana?
I almost could have said lobster. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's how I did with it.
Let's feel what's in this box. Whoa, that was a little over the top. This thing is sharp. In this box, we have a box. Box in a box. Feels like a screwdriver. So that puts something together. That's kind of
1 second.
Loving your outfit, banana.
Oh,
thank
very
you.
nice.
Sarah for $5.
Thanks, Sarah. What about my outfit? I
Like,
thought,
now I need to move the box so more people can see my
Yeah,
outfit.
Another one coming in.
oh, is it going to read out loud?
I don't know.
Mm,
Sounds like not. Sloshy God for $2. Just no message. Thank
okay,
you.
thank you,
God.
Sloshy
You
God.
sloshy?
Yeah, I guess if you're under $3, it doesn't read out loud. $3 and more, it does read.
Oh, that's what it is?
Doesn't it say right on the screen? Well, you can't see the screen now, I don't think, but I think it
Yeah.
says $3 or more will read it out loud,
That makes sense.
and it will
okay.
put Superdog's head over Banana's head as well.
That's right. That's right.
All right, so here's me with
be
the
fun. And
shark whale thing.
little. Is this a joystick? I feel like this is a joystick. I
It's funny you
feel
said
like it's a remote
joystick.
control.
Yeah.
What will I be controlling?
Yeah.
This is
Very old school.
Totally.
What the hell would that be remote control to? Hold on. Doesn't have any wheels. There's another part. This is. Wait, does it go together?
Yeah, I definitely. If I'm getting a remote control thing, I thought it was going to be for the land.
Yeah.
Like a car.
Yeah.
It seemed like a reasonable guess.
Maybe it goes. Ooh! I got it together, and it. Hey, wait a second. Is this a shark? Is this a remote control shark? I'm seriously gonna go play with this in the tub right now. Remote.
Did you know that I was playing in the tub with my remote control shark whale banana?
I remember this. No, I did not.
Okay.
And I do remember seeing it after the fact, and I was because it's in the downstairs bathroom.
Yes, which I've
you
never used.
You've never
Yeah.
used that
Never
shower
been
or
in there
tub.
before.
And I think there was some evidence. I was like, who's in our bath?
Well, you know what the most interesting part of this that never made it to air is that I assembled the shark, I filled up the tub, I put it in the tub, but I couldn't get it to go. And you were at work, and I really wanted to film, so I called our neighbor Lucas, who came over, and
Helped
there
you in
was
the tub?
yeah, there were a couple more directions on it, and he helped me get it going. And I'm like, Lucas, I need you to come over and help me assemble a toy that's designed for 8-year-olds. And he was like, sure, I'll be right there. So.
Control shark.
By the way, Pete, someone says we should do unboxings live. That you should do some unboxings live.
It's kind of tedious because, like I said, I do take like 15 minutes just kind of guessing and guessing.
Yeah, it's almost better if you just gives you the good clips.
Yeah, you cut down to the. I mean, I could, but I think we'd lose a lot of people. They'd be like, all right, this dude has no idea what he's holding.
It squirts water. It's squirting water at me. Maybe it's a whale? I thought it was a shark.
So
you did get it.
The hint was that it spouted water out of it. I didn't think I get it. I got it, but I did.
You're moving. That's cool.
Well, Banana got that very fast. Where the heck is there
I had an advantage.
Yeah. So there's something. Oh, actually. Where is it? Let's see if I can find it. All right. There's one thing I want you both to close your eyes on, and I just want you to smell this and tell me if you can figure out what the smell is.
Hey, Pete, you have a P.O. box where people can send stuff, right?
Yes. It is if you go to any of my Blind Guy unboxing videos and you look in the description, it'll give it to you. Or if you want to replay this segment, I'll tell you right now, it's 300 Carlsbad Village Drive, Suite 108A, number 278, Carlsbad, California, 92008.
And if you're confused,
I'm just going to put it in the chat.
Yeah.
300 Carlsbad Village Drive, Suite
108A.
Sweet.
So it's the Carlsbad Village UPS.
Number 278.
Yeah.
108A, number 278.
And then Carlsbad, California, and our zip code here.
2008.
So I've got something. Tell me when you're ready.
Not knowing when to open or close
Tell
my
me
eyes.
when you're done typing, Brooks. I'm going to hold this up to the camera. I'm going to let you guys smell it. I couldn't. This has not come out yet. So this is like a huge sneak.
But my eyes are supposed to be closed.
Close your eyes.
Oh, I need to close my eyes. Hold on, let me put on the thing.
Have you already seen?
I saw a tube
I
of
saw
something.
something that said toy.
Okay.
I just
so
saw
I'm holding this up to the camera right now, so hopefully they can see. I don't know which way it goes, but hopefully the people in the camera can see. I'm going to hand you the tube. I'm going to give it to you, Banana, first. I wouldn't squeeze too much, but give it a smell and tell me if you can figure out what the smell is.
Is it like a toothpaste kind of tube here?
It is a toothpaste kind of tube, and once you're done sniffing, you can give it to Brooks.
I'm not okay.
Yeah, you can both try and guess, and tell me what the heck.
I can't smell anything.
You
Really?
can't smell anything? It is so strong.
Wait.
It is pungent. And I just can't believe that someone made this product, and I don't know if it's a real product.
Bacon flavored toothpaste.
How did you cheat? How did you know that?
I'm not gonna lie. I saw all I saw at the corner of my eye was an image of a pig.
Oh.
So that I kind of cheated.
What were you gonna guess, Banana?
To me, it almost has.
It doesn't smell like
To
bacon.
me, it almost has like a licorice smell, but mixed with something else.
I thought it was just toothpaste that went.
My nose.
I thought it was toothpaste that went bad. Like,
It actually doesn't smell bad to me.
what? Would you brush your teeth with this?
No.
And then walk around with bacon toothpaste?
But would I find a way to cook with it? Maybe.
Molasses?
Is that what it smells like?
I just thought it smelled, to me, it smelled like burned meat. I thought it was bad meat toothpaste. I didn't know what to make of it.
Can I open my eyes?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Sorry. I keep forgetting to tell you guys when to open
Think
your
of me
eyes.
as like an AI robot. Be
Yeah.
like,
Open.
now open eyes.
You must control.
Well, as Brooks and I discussed, if it was an AI robot, it would be malfunctioning all the time.
Yeah, I
It
did.
would not open its eyes.
I was watching earlier.
Are you guys enjoying? I have more stuff to rebox. Do you want to keep doing some reboxing? You want to move on to taste test? You want to do banana news? What do you want, Banana?
I'm not super into taste test, but that's just me.
Okay. Do you want to?
I
See,
don't-
I'm the opposite. I love the taste.
He
test.
does.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we could do banana news first.
Do you want to? So there's one. This
Let's
is
do that at the end.
the banana news at the
Yeah.
end. All right. So there's one more thing that I don't have a clip
Unless
to
we're
play
at the
for
end.
it. Banana, close your eyes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take it out of the box and hand it to you. This is something. It hasn't been released yet. I never asked you what it was. I don't know what the heck it is, so I need you to tell me. But I want you to try and take a guess. I can't get it out of the box. All right. Put your hands out. Brooks,
And
hold her micro, or I guess she can hold it.
Oh, here, I'll hold your microphone.
If you can tell me what in the heck that is,
There you go.
then when we assemble the video, we can label it. Because I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. Try and hold it up, Banana, because I don't think the.
I don't know which way.
Yeah, well, that's a blind guy boxing for you right there.
Well, there's a tag like any other kid toy.
Is her microphone?
I have it.
All right.
Oh yeah. So.
Do you want me to hold it up to her?
Yeah, hold it up to her mouth.
Okay. So
There we go.
I feel like this could be either like flippers or short wings, but they wouldn't be very good.
Do you know what
and
it
then
is?
we have other ones on the other side.
Brooks, do you know what it is by looking at it? Does
No
it help?
Animal.
I mean, it's kind of stupid. I'm just gonna say.
Okay, can I just, because people do send us banana things, it does not feel like a banana, but it has
I mean,
4 wings,
yeah.
which then makes me think that they're
But
peels.
it's also like not a banana at the same time. But it is a banana.
But it's like, oh, it is a banana? Because it's not shaped like a banana.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
Okay.
a banana.
But then
something
what
else.
is-
It's a banana fusion with something else.
Okay, so it has, should face. Okay, so it has eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an animal.
Yeah. Or a person. Or a creature with eyes.
Does this little dude have little monkey ears?
I feel like
Did I get it?
Yep, it's
I
a
did?
banana monkey.
that's what it is?
Yeah.
It's a banana
it doesn't
monkey?
look like a banana monkey.
It looks stupid.
We have
Sorry to
gotten
whoever sent that. Who sent that.
we've
Why,
gotten,
yeah, why is the monkey that color?
what color is it?
It's just the same color as a banana.
Oh. I think the thing is we've gotten everything banana shaped and banana themed.
Yes.
So I think that there's nothing left for people to send us that's
If
banana
there was like a
themed.
weird apocalypse and then people were just like going through houses or whatever, what would they think? Our house would just be filled with weird banana stuff.
Yes. We have tons
Right?
and tons and tons of
Like-
banana stuff.
But there would be no trace of like, well, actually, there are kid toys here. Just kidding.
Yes. if we want to do one more, I'm going to give Brooks maybe one of the most impossible things I've
All right,
ever.
let me put my
put your mask
blindfold
on.
Yeah.
Let me,
You toss your banana monkey somewhere.
yeah.
All
But
right.
thank you to everybody who sends those banana monkeys because I was never a person who slept with a stuffed animal. But ever since people have been sending them to me, like I find it really cozy.
Yes.
I like it.
You love the banana duck, the banana duck chicken pineapple.
Pineapple.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, that's what I did when I very, very first got that. I spilled it absolutely everywhere.
Okay, so what are the rules? Do I close my eyes also?
You can keep your eyes open. Is everything out of the box, Brooks?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I can help. 'Cause I'm actually the only one who can see.
Are you trying to take some stuff out of it?
No, I'm just trying to see if there's anything that's necessary. Oh, you do need. You need.
Wait, you know what it is?
I think it's a tic-tac-toe.
How did
It
you know
is.
that?
It really
That
is.
one's easy.
Yeah, well, you were missing 2 pieces and you still got it.
Yeah.
How did you figure that out?
You
off
can
your-
feel that it's
X's and those.
3 by 3,
Oh,
and you can feel. I don't know where my mic.
yeah, your microphone.
I'll get you. Hold on. Ready? It's near your mouth.
Okay. Yeah. So you can feel that it's 3 by 3, and then you can feel. I just felt circles.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you got that way faster
Yeah,
than I
super
did.
fast.
Yeah.
Like, wait, can I show you how I did with it?
Sure.
Yeah.
I did terrible.
All right, this is a bunch. Oh no. Okay, I apparently can't hold that straight up. It's a box with cubes in it. There's something on the cubes. There's a 0 right there, and that side's got like
So I started off wrong. You knew it was an O for ticket. I just thought it was a
a
0.
cross or an X. XO cubes. Oh,
You're a very smart individual, but you're like, in this one, come on.
I don't know.
oh, tactile tic-tac-toe.
I got it
O's
pretty
across the
quick.
bottom.